Hey guys, what's up? I'm Maryam.
Dorée, hi.
And we've never done one of these videos before, but we decided we're going to. And we decided what better day to start other than today, which will be 2 days after we saw the concert. Not even 48 hours after. And when I say concert, I mean
BTS.
BTS concert. First off, congrats to them.
Yay! Sold out concerts.
Like, every night they've been in the States, which is
6
brilliant.
sold out concerts held in arenas.
Not my mom's backyard.
Bruh. No. I saw a post that said back in 2014, I think is when they first came to America. They were begging people to come to their concert.
Like those people who say, "Hey, I have XYZ tickets."
Oh my god.
$2,500 with high touch. No, that's not what this was. This was like
like literally don't get too close to the stage or you're getting dragged out.
Oh my gosh. When I see people's fan cams of people who had like GA tickets,
Yeah.
I cannot believe how close they were. And not just close, but how good the boys looked. Like, I'm actually not like, anyways, it's not important.
What?
Okay, so we really don't know what people talk about these videos, but we decided to talk about what we thought of the concert.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. No, I mean, I've seen a couple of these videos and, you know, they all have like gimmicky stuff and like editing, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's literally just us. We're documenting our own reaction.
Yeah.
For giggles.
Yeah, just because we thought, why don't we just record this and maybe someone will watch it and say, oh my god, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, art. Yeah, so we got the tickets and we went and
well, wait, we had kind of a friend date right before.
We did.
We went to downtown Disney.
We did. We had beignets.
We had beignets.
And
Starbucks.
And we're all black. And
yes. Oh.
If anyone's had a beignet before, that powdered sugar dough.
Yeah.
Was everywhere. But it's totally cool.
It was worth it.
Yeah, no. Yes.
Thanks to you for because she...
Not even. But yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, it was nice. It was first of all, it was a lovely day. Like, the weather was perfect. Anyway, we ain't here to talk about Disney.
So, yeah, we totally went to downtown Disney.
Yeah, that was great, yeah.
Parked at a friend's house. Shout out to Ariel for letting us park in your neighborhood.
Thank you.
And Ubered to the arena. And that was like the smartest decision ever. Even though after the concert, fast forward, there was a surge and our $8 Uber ride became like $32. And not shout out to Uber, but I mean, whatever gets you going. Like, it's a little rude, but it's totally fine. We just walked our happy butts.
I was going to say, we walked
for about 2 miles.
Like 2 miles. Which was fine because that gave us time to... Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We made some friends in line.
We did.
I don't even think I got her name. Neither of the girls' names.
I did, but I'm so sorry I forgot.
Super cute girls. They were awesome. One was a librarian. One is a teacher.
Hilarious.
And
good for you for remembering that.
Thanks. And they were super sweet, so it was nice to have somebody to talk to in line. And you know, this has to do with the line and in the concert. For whatever reason, some of these fans are just like...
Right.
And you're like, are you not excited? I'm like 10 years older than you, and I'm like flipping the bad word out. Like, I was so excited. We were dancing to the music that came online while we were in line.
Yeah. Shout out to the Honda Center for the DJ. Give him a raise. Whatever you need to do, keep him on staff. Because while we were, I mean, the line, it wasn't bad. Like, waiting in that line. I mean, it was a little confusing because they had 3 different lines on one side that ended up merging into, like, 2. Yeah. So nobody knew, like, where to really go.
That and, this is not speaking for people who had GA, so I have no idea, like, if you had general admission where that line was. But this is, like, for anybody who had, like, a P2, even P1 or P3 or P4 ticket. There wasn't like that much of a separation in there. It was just like everybody standing in line and nobody really knew anyway, but it worked out fine. You're not allowed to take food, water, and the backpacks. We could take this backpack.
That was fine.
A purse. And my backpack's almost the same size, so it was like perfect because it held nothing that I needed, like food and water, but you know, my headphones.
Yeah.
Hey, it was not important. So then we found our section.
Wait, we probably got in around like 7:45. So, well, no, not even. Maybe 7:50.
Yeah.
Because by the time we got in,
I'm just thinking, there was already BTS music playing, so I was like, oh my god, Dorée, we need to run. So we're like these grown people running between these 12-year-olds from like one section to the other section, and Dorée's going the complete wrong way. And I'm like, Dorée, look at the numbers, look at the numbers. And she's like, it says we're supposed to go this way. And I'm like, nope, we need to go this way. So we checked ourselves for a second, took a deep breath.
oh god.
Found the elevators, because we had to go up.
Mm-hmm.
And
actually, our seats weren't bad.
mm-mm.
I thought we were going to be higher than that because we had P4.
Yeah.
And it was kind of,
On the
it was
cusp
stage
of,
left, so
Yeah.
like, and like up. So we could see the entire stage, and then we could see the Jumbotrons if we wanted to look up. We ended up sitting next to, it was maybe like
Who
3
was
girls
next
and the
to you?
mom. The girls on your side.
My left, they were so cute. Yeah, it was 2 girls and a mom.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I think the mom may have been like Korean, but she was like, I'm not sure to be exact.
She was cute. She literally was here for her daughters.
And she was smiling. I think she was like
Yeah.
blown away by these people / children who were
Yeah.
fans of these groups that come from overseas. And I'm sure she's like, how in the world? But who
She
was
was
sitting
cute.
next to you?
There were like 2 maybe 3 girls, older teenagers. They were cute, you know. I don't really remember because I'm not here for them.
But before we get into BTS, let me tell you about these fans. This is what they were doing. This is
Oh!
I looked behind me. I'm like jumping up, like having such a good time, looking up, and they're like,
You know what? They were probably the bitter fans.
and I was like, what
They
are
were
you
probably the
doing?
fans that wanted to be down there.
I don't even know, but like, why are you just like,
And girls, stand. This is BTS. Get your life. Get your
even
life.
if you don't like BTS, the music is good. Like,
Yeah.
get with it. Like, is there no soul in your body to like, I mean, like,
How are you gonna pay all that money
And just
and
sit.
not get your life? Okay, anyway, are we getting into the concert finally? Oh, look.
Oh.
So wait, before we do that, they play music videos right before the start of the concert, and she was trying to be a soldier and like stay seated the entire time. But I told her, I was like, look, the show's gonna start. If you need to go, to
yeah,
the
I had to pee
restroom,
so bad. I'm not gonna lie.
You
It's
might
horrible.
wanna
It's
go
gonna drink
down.
water.
because
Yeah.
they were playing the music videos in succession, and
It was getting close.
they played, yeah, they had just played Blood, Sweat, and Tears when we came in the thing. So I already knew. I was like, you might want to go now. As soon as she left.
Oh my god, so as soon as I'm in the bathroom, it's like, you can still hear it's music. And then, like, I'm washing my hands, and people are, like, screaming.
Bloody
I grabbed
murder.
paper. I don't even think I heard it, and I was like, oh! And I just threw my
Almost
paper
died.
towel, and this poor lady who was cleaning the bathroom, I think she just went, like, I was like, I'm so sorry, but I had to. Like, how am I gonna come here and miss the actual opening? Like,
Yeah.
there's no way. So then I told Dorée, I was like, hey, my hands are so
She
wet.
came back so fast. I think they had only gotten through maybe Namjoon's lines in the music video before she came running back up the stairs. Like,
Yeah.
so she made it back,
I did.
and then I mentioned that the lights after the music video had faded down or whatever. I told her, I was like, I think the lights went down a little bit, and she goes, did it? And then and then suddenly the rest of them came down, and then it started, and then
I lost a part of my soul for about 2 hours.
I can only recall bits and pieces because I'm
Same.
pretty sure I got snatched because the first song that they play,
No, not today.
unbelievable. I was like,
Yeah.
you can't start. You're gonna start the concert like this?
Yeah.
Not today. That I was so.
And the screaming, like, I was telling people, I literally felt like my brain was rattling in my skull. Like, it was the
That was
vibration.
piercing.
I was like, did people cheer this loud for Bieber? Like, I can't believe it, to be honest with you. I can't believe that anybody would cheer this loud because...
well, first of all, I don't go to concerts.
Same.
This was the first concert. We went to KCON, but I don't consider it, that's like more like a festival to me.
Yeah.
I don't go to concerts, and so the piercing screams from small children and teenagers, that was the most intense thing my ears have endured in years.
Same. And it kind of hurt, actually. Where I was like this, and I was like, do I look like an old lady?
Yeah.
I was like, ow, like
Seriously.
it hurt. But you know what? They're so worth it.
Yo, they came out the gate swinging, like 360-degree bangs flying, all of the hair dye just whipping.
V was wearing a bandana at the beginning. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you gotta be kidding me. If y'all know, well, real quick, if I had a, I don't even know what a bias is, but because I'm not. But if I had to pick one, which I have picked one from day one, this has been like my pick from day one, has been Namjoon, Rap Monster, like for whatever reason. And I hope he never sees this part of me because I'm gonna say, like, I don't even think he's the most good looking. I don't even think, like, I'm just saying, like, traditionally, like, I just, like, he's super goofy, and I think that's why that's why we're friends. You just don't know it. No, like, really, like, I'm a fan, and I feel like he's smart, and we're going to talk about this later, I'm sure, but their artistry and his artistry, like, I really appreciate it. From artist to artist, I really, really appreciate it. And I can understand every single member's, and I can appreciate every single member's artistry, and when they come as one, it blows my mind. So it's hard to pick one, but clearly I'm going to pick one, and it's Namjoon, right?
Well, when you're talking about when they come together, first of all, I do have a bias. I have a very clear, strong bias. But when they're on the stage, it's
hard.
Well, it's not hard to pick one. It's that they're all one. And they said this in some of the VCRs, like it's one boy, 7 hearts.
Oh yeah.
Or 7 boys in 1 heart. No, they said both. They said both.
Yeah.
That last VCR. And the VCRs, first of all, were phenomenal.
Wait, your biases.
Oh.
She has more than one.
I have 2.
Can you guess? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Yoongi.
Oof.
Yoongi's the ultimate
And I can
bias.
totally understand that. I can totally get it. And was your...
I mean, what else is there? It's Yoongi. If you have to ask why, my second bias is Park Jimin, aka Chim Chim.
He's everybody's like...
That's everybody's bias record. I just finally gave him a permanent spot. His spot was solidified on Saturday. Because at first I was like, okay, I like Jimin for several reasons. Most of them are not petty. And, but the only person that's like solid, number 1, is Yoongi. But everybody else can kind of vie for that spot. He solidified his position as number 2 on Saturday.
Park Jimin?
Park Jimin.
Just number 2? Because I thought
Just number 2.
he was like creeping in to number 1. He always creeps into number 1. Always! But honestly, I tell her this all the time. Like, Jimin to me, like, doesn't belong in any group. Like, he's like his own thing. Like, I don't get it. Like, his face, there's like an aura around him where I'm like, I don't even know who you are. Like, human? Not human?
I like that. Because, like, he's, everybody's just so different. But he to me seems
on a whole other level. It's
unique.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, Namjoon, too. But for very...
I don't know. I'm sorry. All that obnoxious laugh.
It's cute. No, everybody else. Cookie is my bias record.
Yeah,
John Jungkook.
Young. It's
I don't have a problem with that though because he is of age in every country, so I don't have an issue with like I can look at him now. So he's number 3. I let him have number 3, on Saturday.
Oh, but don't say 4, 5, 6, 7 because that
No. It's
sad.
not 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'm saying everybody. Everybody was running for that number 3 spot. There are 2 planes. Okay.
2 what?
Astral planes. Planes.
Sure.
Yoongi is on one. The rest of BTS is on the other, and Jimin just happens to be at the top of that other list or whatever. Everybody else can just kind of do what they need to do to have whatever kind of position they need to get.
I feel the same way about Namjoon.
Oh, so that's accurate for you too?
Yeah, like, it's him.
Aside from being a fan, I think that's what I really, that's what I took away from this concert. Is yes, I'm a fan, but if I wasn't, I would still have enjoyed
the concert. The showmanship.
Yeah, oh my god. Like the leadership on the stage, the commitment, the like knowing your own music to the point where it's an obvious beginning, middle, and end.
And a part of you.
Clear.
Yeah.
You know, so should we have said that we're artists?
Yeah, we are artists. I think everybody's an artist at some point, some phase in their life, whether they pursue that side of them or not. But like we are artists who pursue our artistry.
Yes. So if you hear us say some stuff that's kind of like,
oh, what are they talking about? Art.
That's where that's coming from.
Yeah, it comes from our feels, which are like so down here. Well, mine are down here. I don't know. Sometimes I just, I feel it. If you had to pick one solo. One. And it can't be your bias.
And it can't be my bias.
No, but Park Jimin falls in that.
Yeah, I enjoyed Park Jimin's stage, but I wouldn't even say that was like one of my favorite ones.
So who is your
I would
favorite?
say, and I really can't pick my bias, because even if it's not for non-biased reasons, well, I don't know if it can
No,
be
you just
non-biased.
can't, yeah.
Okay, then my favorite solo would have to be J-Hope.
Same! And I knew you were going to say that, so I was like waiting to say same!
Because it
He's
has
such
everything.
A star.
It has everything. It started with his own VCR, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
He had his own VCR. Not every member had that.
Yeah.
And it started off beautifully. At first I thought, I was like, well, maybe Butterfly, because the like the graphics on the screen symbolized a butterfly. And so I was like, okay, cool. We'll get to see that too. And then it transformed into it was beautifully done. The music in the VCR was beautifully done. And then he came down to the main stage and they had full choreography. It was
his own show.
His own
he could have had his own
show.
concert. And I would have been like, yes, like, I'm here to watch this.
It was phenomenal. He had backup dancers, and then the backup dancers left, and then he went to the middle of the stage, like the runway, where there was a singular mic stand, and he controlled the entire audience. That's hard to do. That's hard to do, especially if you're a part of a group and you know that other people are here for other members.
And it's a young group. I think the attention span is already jacked because they're so much younger, because they're like but like I mean, I don't know, I don't want to knock it, but I just assume that younger people are either there for the hype, the looks, so everything else, which is exactly what they're doing, and that's great. But I think some people really appreciate the work that went into it. The when he grabbed the mic on the mic stand, I was like, what is he gonna do? I was literally on the edge of my seat. I thought he was gonna go into another song. I could have watched him all day.
Same.
And,
the images behind him on the jumbo screen, the photos of him as a baby to a young man to a a trainee to after pre-debut day, to where he is now. And as soon as, like you said, as soon as he took the microphone stand, there was no music, he didn't say anything, he just held it, and the entire stadium erupted. It was so cool to watch that.
I held my breath. I don't know if I screamed. I was just like what's gonna happen? What is he gonna do? I'm so like I said, on the edge of my seat. And I actually, this is a completely different thought, and should be a different video actually. So just go.
Okay.
What I was gonna say real quick is that I was at the gym and I was listening to BTS yesterday, and so we and I was talking about this with my friend this morning. We create a brand for ourselves, right? As artists, like you create a brand, right? And you have to live up to that brand all the time. But you know, it's so hard because the things that people want to see are very surfacey. They don't want to know about like political issues, you know, your deepest, darkest secrets, or things that, even though those are the things that probably subconsciously draw them to the music and what makes them move. But BTS, compared to other Korean groups, and I'm not like 100% well versed in, you know, their music or like what they stand for as artists, but BTS is able to hold such an awesome brand. Awesome, I don't even like that word, but they're able to hold their brand as who they are, but yet like talk about things that aren't just superficial. Right. And I think that's so hard to do, because sometimes the moment you do that, people stop listening, people stop watching. They're like, oh, okay, too much this, too much that. But they do it in such a beautiful way where J-Hope can talk about, you know, him, something that doesn't have to do with love, a girl, a body, this, that.
He performed Mama.
Yeah.
The song is about his mom and being wanting to be a good son to his mom.
Like, that's not something that draws everybody. Not every, you know, 12, 13, 14-year-old is like, hey, I want to be a good child to my parent. But they were hyped, they were into it, they loved it, and they're still able to do that and yet still hold like their own, you know? And I think that's the best way I can explain to people why I appreciate BTS. Not because they're cute, not because this, not because of that lip, that, you know, all their physical aspects, but because of their artistry. But like I said, that's not the concert. But it was the concert.
And he looked good.
So good.
And he looked good.
Him and Namjoon, I was like,
they
you gotta
so good.
Stop it. Your hair is on point. Your face is on point. Like, I knew it was on.
I mean, he's known to be the energy maker of the group, and he's known to always be smiling, even
so
though even there's got to be times when dude is not
tired,
feeling it. There's got to be, but he doesn't let anybody see it. And so during that performance, he seemed to just radiate.
Yeah.
Like, it's so it's so awesome to me to see people working in their anointment, working in their destiny, and in their, you know, what they were created specifically to do. And so that, excuse me, I keep clearing my throat because my voice is still shot from Saturday.
She still hasn't got
okay?
her back.
So sorry if I know it's annoying. You're going to have to deal with it for this video.
Also, I talk really fast. I'm sorry, but
never just apologize.
Actually, I'm not sorry. Whatever. You got this far. Okay, continue.
Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying before. Oh, just, you know, I appreciated his professionalism. I mean, they were all very professional. All of them.
Jin's performance was so stellar. Like, I can get lost in every single member's performance, like just watching them solo, watching them together. I'm like watching one, and then it's like I get drawn to another one, and I'm like constantly wanting more. Constantly.
Oh.
I don't care. Y'all don't know me, but
no. Okay. During the solos, I sat most of the time just literally because I just wanted to watch them. I wanted to respect them as an artist at that point, not. Yeah, as a fan, I would stand up every now and then. I would have intervals where I would literally shoot up out of my seat, and then literally I would
it'd be like Jimin's face, and she'd be like, oh, "Get it, Jimin!" I was like,
either that or I would I yelled. Yeah. Do you know how many times I yelled out "Hallelujah" during V's solo?
Seriously,
he snatched the mess out of my wig. He left only the glue. By the time J-Hope came up, he tried to lift an edge.
And this is all natural.
And I'm not even wearing a wig.
Oh,
V came because I knew he would hit that note. I just wanted like the consistency. I wanted to see if he was consistent in his live performances. And baby boy did not disappoint.
And he did like twice, right? Like
he had the initial one. The very first initial one in the I can't even talk because I'm in the climax of the song, he has one, and then there's another one, like, coming from the denouement of the song. So I was so shook. I looked at her during the middle. I said, did he just come from my life? Because
come from my life.
He did. Because I respect V. I know he's in the group. I be watching. He is handsome, gorgeous. He could be a model. I don't feel any like type of way about him until Saturday when he hit those notes. I was like, did he really just try to come for Jungkook's spot at number 3?
Well, he kind of did when he wore a bandana at the beginning. That's the
lip biting.
Oh my god, and the winking and the side.
Because he knew he hit those notes.
Like who told you you had permission
if I
to do that?
Cuss right now.
Oh, that's exactly a lot of pauses that I have where there's bad words about to come out of my mouth, and I just don't want to be that
little. I couldn't believe it.
We're right back.
Oh, you're recording?
Yes. A, I got cold. B, the battery died.
Yeah.
So it's like 1, 2, not A, B. But, and we stand a little bit in between. And some fans who posted videos who were like amazing.
Thanks for documenting those.
Thank you.
Post-concert depression.
Yeah, like, there's something about... It's so sad. It's like you had such a good night.
Yeah.
And like...
And you missed them already.
Yeah. Yeah, like I just, the fact that they don't even live here, that it's not like you can just like pick up and go to a show any day, you know?
Yeah. But at the same time, thank God they don't live here. Because I was so mad knowing that they were only miles away from me at any given time.
You're funny.
I'm serious. I was so mad. I was like, I can't wait until this American tour is over. So they
Get
can
the
go
out of here.
back to where they came from because I'm stressed. I was stressed because the day that they flew in, I had my class, and it was literally 5 miles away. They flew into LAX 5 miles away from where I had my class. The next day they were at Santa Monica, and from where I live, I'm
10 miles.
10 miles away.
Yeah. Samesies. Samesies.
And then apparently they just go to Koreatown to eat.
What would you do though? Like, I don't even think I would say anything.
I wouldn't say anything,
like,
but I would just like to be able to look at them.
Really? I'd be so embarrassed.
Legit, I would just want to see them. I just do not like the idea of them being around me, and I can't see them. Yeah. Well, not being able to be friends with that's another thing. That's a whole other thing. That's a
whole other 20-minute video.
And we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. But I don't like knowing that I could see them and I'm not.
I think I'm okay with it, but that's a whole other video.
I'm just glad that their US tour is done.
Yeah, totally. I enjoyed them. I appreciated them, and yeah, thank you for giving us an awesome show, even though, like, you're welcome because I paid for it. But thank you. I mean, I did buy a ticket. So also you're welcome, because without our love, I'm just saying it's a circle.
Yeah,
it's a circle, and I'm grateful.
A great show
for her.
A great show.
And the show.
I wouldn't change a thing about it.
I might have eaten like 1 or 2 beignets, but whatever.
Hey, I asked if you wanted. I killed them. I killed them, and then the girls...
And offered them to strangers!
Because the girls were dope. They low-key let us... We kind of cut the line.
Only like 4 people. But I was just like, hey girl, do you know where the line starts? Yeah, I do. Oh, okay, yeah, so who's your bias?
And then we just happened to stay there, and we got caught up in conversation. And then...
We serve humanity well. And for that, we got to skip like in front of like 4 people.
Pays to be nice.
Pays to be nice. Anyways, concert was bomb. I got to spend the day with Dorée, which is like always amazing. You guys don't know how much I love her, but that's not important right now.
Oh, let's not get gross.
What's up? Yeah, any final words?
Park Jimin was everything. Park Jimin was everything. Baby boy, he did not let up on any of the energy.
I feel like
He
we
was
were about to say
gorgeous.
goodbye, but maybe not.
No, we were, because I told you I meant to talk about Park Ji. I talked about everybody but Park Ji-min.
I think you talked about Park Ji-min.
I didn't talk about Park. I said that he was my number 2 and that he was ethereal and perfect. But I didn't mention him.
And you have 3 planes, and he belongs on a whole nother plane. And
yeah, at the top of that one. But he is fine. Park Ji-min, you did your thing, baby boy. Please keep. I mean,
doing what you're doing.
Yeah, do what you do. Don't work harder. Eat, sleep, take care of yourself. Just keep doing what you're doing.
All
safely,
of you.
Safely.
All of them. I'm grateful for. Yeah, all of you.
All of them. I hope y'all get a nice rest after this tour.
And congrats on like all these people recognizing your talents.
That's what we meant. That's what I forgot to say. The reign of Bangtan, Sonia and Dan. Come on.
Yeah.
All the
congrats.
American
That's
attention that y'all are getting right now. I can't wait until everybody finally catches up and is like, oh, so this is the group that you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, look, I meant to catch y'all. I tried to catch y'all up, but y'all weren't having it. I'm just gonna do a quick wrap up in the event that we didn't get it in the last.
Super grateful. Had a great concert. Thank you, BTS. Thank you, Dorée. Thank you, Maryam, for the concert. And we'll do more videos about anything, about life, about K-pop, about Korean stuff, about food, about a lot of stuff. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm Maryam.
Dorée.
Bye.